Is that a bird? Is it a plane? Oh no, that's just snowman reactions. Man, I went to hang out with Ryan Upchurch this weekend, and man, was he up. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Snowman Reactions. Today, we're gonna be talking about my time with Ryan Upchurch. This weekend, I had the privilege to go up towards Nashville and spend some time with Ryan Upchurch and see who he really was as a man and as a father. It was great. When I left Alabama, I have this big fear of airplanes. I have a fear of flying. So I just jumped on the motorcycle and I headed up 65 towards Nashville, and man, it was traffic from the get-go. But hey, besides all that, I'm not going to talk about that for 10 minutes. So we'll just get right to the meat and potatoes. Let's go. Well, let me tell you, I had it punched into GPS. I will say this. I had it punched into GPS. So when I'm going up through there, I'm thinking, man, this is out in the country. I mean, this Ryan Upchurch really lives out in the country. I mean, everything else that was going on through the journey, all the traffic and everything, the only thing that really stuck out to me was this dude is really out here in the country, y'all. Like, country. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the country, but I was like, okay, he's really out here in the country. So, anyway, it is what it is. So, let's go on with it. I got to Ryan's house. It was late. He was probably like, man, why I got this old guy bringing him to my home? But it was pretty late. So, we just chopped it up for a minute, conversated. He showed me a couple things, and then we just ended up going to bed. The next morning, I got up. Man, I got up to get a shower and all, and I seen he was up. I'm not sure if he's drinking a cup of coffee, tea, chocolate milk, maybe chocolate milk. But he was in the recliner, and his daughter was sitting there playing, watching cartoons. And it reminded me of Saturday and Sunday mornings, Mom would be up cooking breakfast, and I'd be watching cartoons. It really reminded me of that. It like family, you know, like he's a family man. So I seen that right out the gate. And we ended up, we all got ready and we went to breakfast. Super, like small, super small, not a corporation, like a little breakfast nook thing. The people there were talking to his family, talking to him, talking to everybody. The people that worked there recognized him. You know, hey Ryan, how you doing? Hey everybody else, how you doing? All that. Literally just like family. And had a good little breakfast. I got to see that his daughter's got him wrapped around the finger. It reminded me of my daughter, how she has me wrapped around her finger still. And she wants something. It's hard to say no. So I got to see that. That was cool. And then we really just chilled, bro. Saturday, we had some stuff we had to go get from Lowe's. I watched how he moved around, you know, people that he didn't know. Super respectful, holding the door for people, like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, whatever. It didn't matter, race, religion, gender. He treated everybody with respect, you know. He didn't feel entitled. He wasn't like, oh, we got to wait in this crazy line. Nah. He wasn't trying to pay to get up front, or he literally just waited in line like everybody else. Checked out like everybody else, and treated everybody with respect. So that was cool. That was cool. I know a lot of people see people with money and they immediately think they're stuck up, or they feel entitled, or that's not Ryan. That's not him. He's definitely not that dude. So we go get a bunch of stuff, a couple of bullhorns that we were doing for a video, and now in between doing all this stuff, his kids like want to take him for, he don't want to go and ride four-wheelers, stuff like that, whatever, you know. He had all these different missions that he had to do, you know, for his kid, and it was cute. She jumped right up on the four-wheeler and could turn the key and press the ignition and ready to go, but respecting Ryan, like, but didn't just jump on it, you know, and turn, you know. He, you know, she'd be like, da, and he finally would say, all right, we'll go for a ride. So go turn it on. And that showed me that he spent time with her. He's taught her things, like he's taught his stepdaughter thing, showed her the way like a real man's supposed to do. So for me, that was the biggest part of it. That was the coolest part to see, was how good of a father he was, how good of a husband he was, you know, because he was always making sure that his wife wasn't overwhelmed. You know, we'd all get together and we'd all go out to breakfast. It was nice to see, bro. That was Saturday morning. Sunday, well, we went out Saturday night and got some ice cream. Got some ice cream and stuff. And people all knew him there too. Super, super respectful. He gave them the time of day to say what they had to say to him, and also, while still being a dad, and make sure his kid didn't go out into the parking lot and stuff, you know. So that was cool. That was dope. And then we went back and just listened to some of his new music. And if you don't know, he's got an album coming out as soon as Kalani gets done with it. I think it's his best work. I think it's going to go crazy. The people are going to love it. It's a side of Ryan that everybody likes. He's doing his thing on this one. So we went back, listened to some of that, talked about some of the music videos he's done. And yo, those are going to be cinematic. I look forward to those. Really, we just sat back and talked about music and direction of country rap and where, you know, hope it would be. And, you know, like, he wants everybody to win. He has no qualms about anything. He wants all this country rap lane to win, to do well, to be able to provide for their families. He's got a lot of respect for a lot of people. Like, you know, I've heard nothing but good things about Just Trey, Colby Myers, Chris Hosier's, and several others, and reaction channels as well. And he thinks they should be a lot bigger than what they are. And he took the time to list names off for me of people, and it was just total different experience meeting him than it was some of the other people I've talked to and stuff. It was like night and day. I didn't feel like I had to worry about anything. Like, I didn't even, he was the one was like, hey, when you gotta leave or anything? I was like, well, I gotta leave Monday because I gotta get back, get my kid to school, He's like, okay, cool, we got you. So no questions asked. I mean, it was dope. Great experience. Sunday, we got up, we went out to breakfast. There was the lady that serviced, the hostess or whatever, she noticed Ryan and said, don't I know you from somewhere? Have you been in the hospital in the last 2 years or something? And he was like, well, I did have a motorcycle wreck. And she said, oh, that's probably where I know you from. And he just looked up and smiled at her and let her carry about her way. Like, he didn't brag and boast about, like, he's this musician, I'm a YouTuber, and I got 1 million views, and yada, yada, yada. He literally just, you know, let her think that that's where she's seen him. I don't know. You know, I went into this thinking, man, I wonder if this guy's really is who he says he is. And I left there going, dang, that dude is that real dude. He's a good dad. He's a good husband. He's a good friend. He had a friend there, took care of him, made sure he was comfortable. That was his biggest thing. He wanted everybody to be comfortable. That's all he was worried about. It's just more concerned with everybody being comfortable. It was all about comfortability and breakfasts, you know, threw in with a little bit of music talk and all that. But and you know, he actually got us some really good ham sandwiches. I tried some of them. It's called Nashville's Best Ham Sandwiches, and they were good. You know, it wasn't like I make it home, but they were good. You know, it was really good. Yeah, I got to try the chocolate milk. That chocolate milk is fire. I should never talk down on that chocolate milk. I'm actually going to look into how I can get some of that chocolate milk. It's just good chocolate milk. I thought it was that old cheap stuff, but never judge a chocolate milk by its bottle. Taste that mother freaker. I mean, yeah, bro, it was dope. Yeah, the overall experience was memorable. I got to see a person that really is who he says he is and really puts on for the people. That's why he's the people's champ. And most of the time he was talking up other people. He had a lot of praise for people in the country rap lane, like I said, and reactors as well. I'm not going to say who, but it was really dope. And it was just overall a good time. We had a lot of good breakfasts, and we talked about music videos, got some bullhorns. We had to get a couple of them bullhorns at Lowe's to make a video or two, and just had a lot of fun with them. And I just want to thank Mr. Upchurch and his family for welcoming me in with open arms, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and be nice to one another, and peace to the next episode. We out.